Hey, Natalie, a couple days into training camp. How is the transition, the acclimation process coming along here in Minnesota?
Oh, it's been amazing. Just to be in this environment and to be surrounded by so much greatness, so much knowledge from our coaching staff, to being able to work along with Sil has been great so far. And there's been a permanent smile on my face these past couple of days.
Kent, go ahead.
Hi, Natalie. You've been a member of the Canadian senior team for years with Bridget. Now you're a teammate with her here in Minnesota. How much have you seen her game grow over the years?
So much. I mean, especially her confidence coming into the WNBA. And last summer, you saw it in the bubble and kind of her breakout year in the W. But her confidence in her game and how much she's expanded her game. She's not being pigeonholed into being just a shooter. She's a big guard. We always joke, big guard, post up, just the range of her game and her confidence in herself. But I mean, being in an environment like this feeds into that. And she's putting in the work to have that confidence.
Cody, go ahead.
Sil is one of the most universally liked people in this league. What is it like just having her to pick your brain, to pick her brain around everything?
It's crazy to be on the other side of Sil now because we've been competitors against each other for years. But Sil is a great teammate and she's a great person. And so sometimes also when we're just kind of just chatting about whatever happened in the play before, it's so easy to get distracted in a sense because how similar we think and how similar we think the game. So it's been great to be around her in these past couple of days in camp.
Alyssa, did you have a question?
Yeah, hi, Natalie. I was just wondering if you could talk about how some of the rookie players are doing, how they're fitting in with some of the vets, what you're seeing, and anything that you want to call out about how they're doing.
Just a general statement about the rookies and everyone in general is the energy of this group, how much we compete. Sometimes we have to reel them back a little bit, like when we're just going some 5-on-0 walkthrough before practice. I'm like, guys, it's okay to focus on the details. We don't have to go all the time. But I've been great to see the athleticism and the craftiness of Renaya Davis, especially. Dean's doing well in picking up the plays. And when you have someone to learn after like Crystal, it's really easy, I think, also to kind of feed off of her energy. But they've been great and competitive in keeping the environment and the energy where it needs to be.
Awesome. Just a quick little follow-up are you seeing the skills that they had in college quickly transitioning to this level, or what kind of things are you seeing that they still need to work on?
Well, I think the skill is, when you put the work in, your skill is there. It just needs to be ramped up at the professional level because it's not going to be as easy. It's not going to be as nonchalant. So some of their crafty ball handling crossover stuff needs to be tightened up because you're going against bigger guards. But I think they're holding their own. Definitely a competitive group. We're going to go at each other. And even if they do make a mistake that's in the skill aspect of on offense, when they get on defense, they're backing it up with that hustle. And that's what we need we need players that are going to compete and players that are not going to just quit off of a bad play.
Awesome. Thanks so much.
No problem.
Cody, go ahead.
You've been here a couple weeks, obviously locked down a little bit, but what are your first impressions of Minnesota, Minneapolis, and what do you like so far? And organizationally too.
Okay. Well, I mean, yeah, unfortunately, I haven't been able to see as much Minnesota as I'd like to so far, but everyone's really nice. A lot of my interactions or like pass-bys come with people when I'm walking my dogs, and they're really, I want to pet your dog, and really friendly and welcoming, even through masks. So you can feel a person's energy. And unfortunately, hopefully I get to kind of explore some of the parks and stuff and some of the outdoor stuff that we're going to be able to do. But been ordering all the food, all the DoorDash, so keeping it close right now, but hopefully get a little bit to see Minneapolis.
Kent, Jace, are you good?
I have one more, Natalie. This team in the past has had sometimes bigs that could almost have the offense run through them from the elbow. Is that something you're comfortable doing?
That is my glory. That is the player I am. I'm never going to be the maybe go-to player to score, make a move on my own, but running the ball through me, Princeton offense is what I grew up in. So being able to touch, being able to pass, being able to see a play before it happens is my niche. That's where I'm great. So this is the conversations that Coach Reeve and I had before I even came here, and how I fit so well with Minnesota's program is because this is where I relish.
Do you remember like watching past Lynx teams and maybe like how they use like McCarville or anybody like that?
Yeah, Cheryl's made comparisons to me, McCarville, many times before as well. And being a passing big, and I've always been called like a point forward. I can see the play before it happens. I really think the game. I'm not the fastest. I'm not the most athletic. So that's how I've really made my stamp in the league, is being able to be smart and be able to pass and see the game.